Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back, who knows, don't ignore my shirt. Um, Today we're doing TBR video, and I have my prompts here in a cup because I don't have a jar. I never had a jar to begin with, but I've transferred them to this. There's a lot in here, they're just like, kind of like stuck together, kind of, but today we're picking 6 books again because I think I always usually pick 6. I think March was like the only weird one because like why did I pick so many for March? I'll put on the screen the ones I've read. Yeah. So I think I've only read 2 off of my March TBR out of like the 7 I picked, which I was doing so good until I got March. But okay, we're gonna pick 6 prompts, 6 books. My books are right here. Quite a few stacks, quite a few books. Can't really see the titles, but I don't have my cart with me, so we're doing this. So let's just get into this. We're gonna start because I want to. I have one exception, a book that I'm going to be buying soon, which is Hunt the Villain. I will be trying to get that on my April TBR. It's like my only exception. Like, if it isn't, I'm gonna read it anyways. But yeah, it would be nice to have it on my TBR. Okay, we're gonna pick this one. One word title. This one says one word title. One word title. Let's see. Which are one word titles? We have Eragon. We have Flock. We have Powerless. We have Babel. We have just those. So we have, I think, 3. Let's get them. 1, 2, 4. 4. So we have these 4 books. We have Babel, Eragon, Flock, and Powerless. And Babel and Eragon were on my March TBR, and I never got to them. So I don't think I'm going to put them on this month for April. So we're going to pick Powerless or Flock, which we have a romantasy or a romance. And this is the start of, I think, trilogy. I think there's only 3 books in the series. Yeah, because there's 2 more after, so I think this is the trilogy. But this one, I'm pretty sure is a dark romance. I know nothing about it. For people that have read, like, this entire series, the Ravenhood series, love it, and it's, like, made them cry, I think. But I think, out of these 2, the one I'm most excited for is probably Flock. So I think I'm going to pick Flock by Kate Stewart for the first book, which is one word title, because I'm not entirely wanting to read Powerless. So we're just gonna put it back. So yeah. Prompt number 2. Excuse me. We're gonna pick this one. The only prompts I think I can't do is my dog picks and my mom picks, because my mom isn't here right now. Friends to lovers trope. Friends to lovers, actually. So that's technically a romance. That's, I don't really have that many romances right now, and I think the ones I have aren't friends to lovers, because I have Releasing 10, I have King of Greed, which that is, a marriage one, because I don't know. We have Caught Up, which I don't think that one is. I think that's like Nanny or something. We're gonna check. I'm gonna check this. Yep, that's the name. I don't have a Friends to Lovers right now, actually. Which, that is kind of sad, actually. Because technically, would Releasing 10, because because I think they're friends first. They became lovers and then break up again. So would releasing 10 count? Oh, shit. We have releasing 10 because I think this one actually might be a friends to lovers, but I'm not entirely sure. I can pick it just to have, because I am currently also in the middle of this. I haven't picked it up in weeks though. But correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say this is a friends to lovers. That is the prompt, right? Friends to lovers, or was it enemies to lovers or something? No, friends to lovers. Yeah, I'm gonna pick this one because I think this one is friends to lovers. I'm just loosely picking that one because I'm not entirely sure. I'm really not. So yeah, we're gonna pick prompt number 3. Let's hope I actually have a book for this that I know the prompt for. This one, book with blonde MMC. Book with a blonde MMC. I don't know if any of these have a blonde MMC. Is he? You know, I feel like I should do some research on Caught Up because I kind of want to see if that one. I'm gonna do some research real fast because I know if any. Because Powerless is a no. I think I would actually have to know about those, so I'm gonna say I don't have a book for that because I don't know. I actually don't know. And I don't reread books, really. I've only reread one book, which is God of Fury. That's the only book I've ever reread. So we're gonna just repick. And it's gonna be this one. Love Triangle. Powerless. I think that's the only love triangle I know of. Yeah. So I guess we're picking Powerless because this is like the only love triangle I know that I have. Because it's Peyton, Kai, and Kai's brother. Do I think I'm going to get to this in April? No. No, I don't. So we're just gonna pick this one as Love Triangle because this is the only one I know. That is. So that's book number 3. This TBR is gonna be so weird. So we have 2 romances and 1 romantasy. I'm gonna try getting, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I want. I really don't. This prompt says, if I can open it, book cover I don't really like. Oh. Okay. We'll see. Book cover I don't really like. I feel like I get covers because I like them. Well, I don't necessarily like this cover, really, but I've had that on my TBR. No, not those. What Throne of Glass care? Because I don't necessarily like this cover. I really kind of don't. That would take me because I don't really like that cover. I don't really like the cover of Neverlike. It's just a couch. Just a couch. That one. That one. This one I don't technically like, but this one is like a year-long book I'm doing that I'm starting in April and hopefully finish by December. I think the rest of these I do like. Yeah, so we have 2 books covers I don't necessarily like because I mostly have covers I do like. So we have Never Lie by Frida McFadden. My best friend got this for me. And we have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And out of these 2 books, I think I dislike Never Lie More. I don't know why. It's just like, why is it just a couch? Why is a couch on the cover? I know nothing about this, honestly. This will be my second Frida McFadden book. Because I have read The Boyfriend by her and nothing else. Because I don't necessarily reach for thrillers or like these type of books, like thriller or horror. So I guess we're picking Never Lie because I don't like this cover. I really don't. I don't know why. It's just like, why a couch? Why? So we're gonna pick prompt number 5. Oh, we're gonna pick this one because I accidentally tossed it out. Finish a series. Ooh, finish a series. So that's technically like continue a series, which we have like 2 series I could continue, which is these. Oh, actually, there's another one. We have 3 books here. We have King of Greed by Hannah Long. We have Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. We have Caught Up by Liz Tomforty. And out of all of these, the one I'm most excited for is Caught Up. So we're gonna pick Caught Up because I am currently reading The Right Move by Liz Tomforty. And I just do want to continue. And I think this one is like most people's favorite, I want to say. Because I think I hear more about Caught Up than like any other book in the Windy City series besides Mile High, because a lot of people dislike Mile High and I don't understand why. I liked Mile High a lot. But for finish a series, technically / continuing, I'm picking Caught Up by Liz Tomforty because I love the series right now, and if I don't pick it up like not soon after finishing the one before, it will take me months to get to it. So we're gonna pick Caught Up. So last and final prompt and book, what's it gonna be? Oh, we still haven't even got Hunt the Villain. I don't necessarily need it on my TBR. I will get the book and read it anyways. So we're gonna do this one. If this is enemies to lovers trope, I'm picking Hunt the Villain. And this isn't. Book with the best first line. Best first line. Okay. Let's see. Throne of Glass. I didn't want to start this soon, because I did finish ACOTAR. After a year of slavery in the salt mines of Endelver, Selena Sardothian was accustomed to being escorted everywhere in shackles and at sword point. I feel like I've read that so many times just to see if I was in the mood for that. The Wind Weaver. Let's see. Prologue. We'll do the actual chapter. The Nose Chefs and Necklace of Death. That's actually pretty nice. The Rose Bargain. Pretty end papers. King Edward's face was streaked with mud and blood when the woman first appeared at the tree line. Interesting. Why was he covered in mud and blood? I'm just gonna pick out these 3 because I really don't feel like looking really. So we have 3 again. The Wind Weaver, The Rose Bargain, and Throne of Glass. This one, mention death. And if you don't know me, I do romanticize death. Him or herself. And I do want to get to this soon. Then we have Throne of Glass, obviously. Start this because ACOTAR 6 and 7 will be out by next year. So, I don't know about that one. And then we have The Rose Bargain. I know book 2 is coming out eventually this year. I don't know about this one. Like I do and I don't want to read this. I'm pretty inspired now. Out of all 30 of these, I think I'm going to be picking The Wind Weaver because that one is like really sticking out to me right now. And why not have another romantasy on my TBR? Because I have 3 romances, 1 romantasy, and a thriller. So we're going to pick another romantasy because I haven't really been reading romantasies or like fantasies since I think Saving 6, I think. It's just been a while since I've like actually read a romantasy or something that wasn't a romance or sci-fi. Because the last book I read before The Right Move was Project Hail Mary. So we're picking The Wind Weaver by Julie Johnson as the 6th and final book on my TBR. So we have all these babies. We have Flock, Releasing 10, Powerless, Never Lie, Caught Up, and The Wind Weaver. And out of all these, I am excited for about 3, and that will be Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh, Caught Up by Liz Tomforty, and The Wind Weaver by Julie Johnson. And so these will be one of these will be the first read on my TBR. So, and these ones, I don't know. These ones are like I'm iffy about. Because if I don't like this one, on hauling, if I don't like this one, also on hauling, this one I might keep just because it was given to me by my best friend. But if I really dislike Never Lie, I will on haul it. She'll understand. But these ones, iffy about. And these ones, mostly excited for. So, yeah. That's all I have for this video because what else do you do in a TBR video? So, thank you guys for watching this long video of me trying to pick books to read in April that I probably won't read, really. Because as a mood reader, it depends on my mood. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, which probably is going to be my monthly wrap-up for March. So I could talk about the books I read, because who doesn't want to talk about the books they just read? You know? So, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.